Today we'll be going over the defender side of Ascent by showing you the routes to the 2 sites, the basic callouts, the common spike plant locations, and the agents best suited for defending them. Let's get it. A site has way more open space than B site, which allows you to play from further angles. Defenders will want to be familiar with the entryways into A site that attackers will surely fight for. These spots are A lobby, A main, mid cubby, and A link. Now let's take a deeper look into the A site. Starting out of defender side spawn, you'll be given 3 options. 1, you can head left towards A site. 2, go straight towards mid. Or 3, move to the right, which will take you to B site. Since we're starting with A site, let's head left. You'll immediately be given 2 paths that will lead you into A site, A stairs, and A garden. Heading up A stairs will lead you both to A rafters and A window. Defending from A window gives you a higher angle on attackers that may push through A link and A garden. Take notice out of the window here. It's breakable and will always absorb the first shot. Going back to A rafters will give you a higher angle of A site. Dropping down into A site, there are many boxes and angles you can use to defend. Some notable spots are the Radianite boxes in A site, underneath A rafters, or also known as Hell, and behind the generator to the right. Pushing forward and out of A site will take you into A wine and A main. Take note of Ultimate Orb here, as this will be a contested area of the map. You will want to have a defender holding this location. If you go just past the Ultimate Orb, you'll look into A lobby with its deli and gelato shops. Be careful when peeking here, because the attacker spawn is just out and to the right. If this area is clear, you can flank into mid or attacker side spawn. Now let's turn around and go back into the A site and head left. You'll notice a doorway with a panel on the left-hand side. You can interact with this switch that will allow you to open or close the door. The door can be broken by shooting it, and heading through this doorway will take you into A link. To your right will be A garden and A window. Continuing through A link will connect you to mid cubby. Be careful of this angle. Attackers will be right on the other side of the 2 walls. Another note, the panels can be broken in order to penetrate the walls. Having a player defending this area is crucial to keeping attackers from breaking into mid and possibly breaking through to A site. When retaking the A site, you want to look out for the spike to be planted in front of the Radianite boxes and near the generator. Attackers will look to play outside in A main, up top on A rafters, and below in Hell, so check these common spots when attempting to retake the site. When selecting agents for A site, Cypher's a no-brainer. His abilities can perform so well on Ascent, he can even be played at B. Cypher can position his camera to gain intel, while his trapwires and cyber cage are a pain for attackers trying to push in. Omen's also a solid choice at A site because of his Shroud Step and Dark Cover. Omen can use Shrouded Step to change positions, making attackers second guess where he might be defending from. Dark Cover allows him to hold defenders back by smoking off the entryways. Now that we got A site down, let's take a look at playing mid. Mid is definitely an area you want an agent to be holding. Due to Ascent being a smaller map, it means that players are going to be immediately fighting. Attackers want to breach from mid top and mid link. Once attackers have control, they can move into mid courtyard and mid catwalk, looking to flank A or B site. Defenders will need to be highly aware of these areas when playing mid. To get to mid from defender side spawn, just go straight. The area is narrow, which makes it great for close range weapons. As soon as you round the corner, you'll have 3 options. You can tuck into the left cubby, known as mid pizza, go straight into mid bottom, or head right into mid market. If you head into mid market, this will connect you to B site. Before we head into B site, let's turn around and cover the rest of mid. Moving into mid-bottom will give you a little more room to move around, but you need to be careful as attackers will be pushing into the mid-courtyard. On the left side, you'll see mid-catwalk, and then mid-top. Attackers will spawn near mid-top, so you'll want to be very cautious when peeking here. If you look to your right, you'll see mid-link, which is also another area where attackers spawn, so tread lightly. Note, these walls can be shot through as soon as you break the barriers. If you continue through mid-link, it will lead to B lobby or attacker side spawn. Mid can be difficult to hold because of how close the attackers spawn. Playing back into mid-bottom or mid-market is safer, but the angles get harder to hold. Agents that can hold mid well are Sova, Breach, and Brimstone. Sova is a favorable pick because of his Owl Drone and Recon Bot. These abilities allow him to safely gather crucial information at mid. His ultimate, Hunter's Fury, can also help shut down tight areas anywhere on the map. Breach is another solid choice if you choose to play a little more passively. Breach can peek with the help of his Flashpoint, and he can also use his Fault Line and Rolling Thunder to fight back attackers trying to push into mid. Brimstone's Sky Smokes can cut off important areas like mid-top and mid-link, making him a worthy pick for mid as well. Orbital Strike, his ultimate, can also be used globally to help cut off attackers pushing into objective areas. That's a wrap on mid. Let's move to B. B's site is split into two areas, an upper and a lower side. The upper contains a tool shack and the lower, the bomb site. This whole area can be difficult to hold due to it not having a lot of cover. Defenders will need to be familiar with a few spots: B main, B back, mid-market, and of course, B site itself. To get to B site from defender side spawn, you got two options: straight to mid-market, which you already know, or heading right from spawn. This will take you directly to the upper side of B site. Straight across, you'll see the entrance to B main. To the left is mid-market, and to the right, tool shack. Inside the tool shack is another interactable switch for the door to mid-market. Hitting this switch closes the door. You'll want to use this if mid has been breached. Just like the other door at A site, you can destroy it by shooting it. To the left and right of the tool shack are two entries into B site. The right side has stairs that you'll have to go down, while the left side has a higher catwalk that overlooks B site. Dropping down into the site, you'll see that there's not a lot of cover, except to your left at B back. Heading back up towards the tool shack, we'll head into B main. Inside of B main is another tight corridor, but this one holds the other ultimate orb. B main will be a highly contested area of the map because of the orb, as well as attackers being close to here at the start of the round. Take note of the windows just above the orb, as these can be utilized with certain abilities. If you head out to your left, you'll head into B lobby. Be careful when heading out because attacker side spawn is just down the block. The last spot you'll see is mid-link, which you can use to rotate to mid. Retaking B might be challenging because of the narrow ways into the site. You'll want to check for players holding across from B main near defender side spawn, close around mid-market doorway, B back, and around B site. Common spike plants on B site are pretty obvious since there's not much cover. Look for the spike to be planted around the middle radionite boxes or potentially in the corners. B site can be easily taken by attackers if you fail to hold B main and mid. Some agents that are great for holding B site are Sage and Raze. Sage is almost a perfect character to hold B main, though she can really be used at A side as well. She can use Barrier Orb to block off choke points and Slow Orbs to stall attackers pushing in. Don't forget, players make noise while walking on Slow Orb, so you can grab information this way as well. Raze is a great pickup for B site because of Boombot, Paint Shells, and of course, Showstopper. Boombot can be used to check B main, while Paint Shells can be thrown through the windows of B main and surprise attackers. Showstopper can pick up multiple kills if the attackers are just pouring on through. Mastering the art of Ascent will take some practice, but you should know the callouts now. The best agents, strategies, and layouts for defenders. Take to the skies and dominate on Ascent.